The room where we seated here is a committee room where the Public Accounts Committee examines the books of account, interfaces with the accounting officers, and it is here that accounting officers are being sent to the CID in this very room, the Conference Hall A. How come that we members of Parliament, whose mandate is the oversight function and the representative function, how can we sit by and allow this to go on unchallenged? So here and now, we stand and we call upon all members of Parliament. Yes. I know members of Parliament were sent on recess, but this is the cause for the country. Duty demands that members of Parliament must come back, cannot keep hiding. We are not interested in other officers, but the commissioners are ours. We must set the example. We must say no to the misconduct, to the diversion of public funds for personal aggrandizement. We must say no. And this is the time. This is the time. And with the motion, I now take the first step. We shall follow all the due process for us to sign our censure motion. And I hope members, commissioners, it is their time now. They can opt to step down. They can resign. Before the motion catches up with them. Yes. If they delay, they are being caught up. And I can assure you, as day follows night, we are not going to fail because the rules are clear. We need only 177 signatures to launch our motion. And we need a half of members. It is too simple. But we call upon members of Parliament to examine our conscience and see how will the 11th Parliament be noted. Yes. How will the 11th Parliament go down the history of the annals of the Parliament of Uganda? Yes. This is only the 11th Parliament. And I'm sure members of Parliament must take the opportunity. Let's have, for these ones, the commissioners are ours. Yes. We backbenchers, these are ours. Yes. And once their performance goes below expectations, we don't have any hesitation but to recall them. And it's now, more than ever before, that action is taken. And I do that, and I signify that by appending my name and signature on this, on this form, which must be signed by members. And we call upon members to find time to have love for the country. Short of this, the country is going to the dogs. You people, we are going to lose the country. We are losing the country. Because if it starts from Parliament, the watchdog, the buttress of accountability and transparency, if we fail here at Parliament, then the country is as good as gone. It's good as gone, I'm telling you. So members, wherever you are, find time to come and stand to be counted for God and my country.
In our areas, they have been attacking us that we were all bought because we are saying nothing. But here we are now. Members of the Fourth Arm, the only institution that can save other institutions in the country is the Parliament of Uganda. And all our efforts must be geared towards saving and putting the image of this institution ahead of others. You look at our new chambers they are building. They are all stuck. Now, we appointed the commissioners. They are supposed to push for the construction of the new chambers, but they are there enjoying themselves with money. I want to request you, go back to your cameras and open Sewungu's statements on the floor. On several occasions, I was asking the Speaker to give us an in-house and we talk about commissioners. And she was promising doing nothing. Because these people became gluttons. They're enjoying food and money the way they want. Sechikubu, God will take you to heaven. Because here we are, any member of Parliament, and you are a member of Parliament, because this matter is bipartisan, we want the commissioners out of office, then we shall follow the money as well.
Yes.
Those are the two things. After leaving office, we shall follow the money. And we have all facts. Some people think we have been quiet for some time, they thought we are stupid. We know what takes place. We have been here at Parliament. We know what was happening with the commissioners, what was taking place through the budget, and how money is appropriated. One time we refunded the money, you remember, during COVID. I took back money after buying maize flour. They said that money was evil, the 20 million. Now, for you, you see it, we returned it after buying the maize flour in our constituencies. And these members are hiding. They have free vehicles, they have policemen, they have fuel, and they are not promoting interests of backbenchers, but they are promoting interests of their stomachs. We shall use the Blessed Virgin Mary, we shall look for Saint Peter, we shall look for Jesus Christ, and these people will be out of office, come what may. Come what may. And we are going to move sequentially. We are now moving on. The first step has come, we are signing, and a member of parliament hiding away from removing commissioners. I want to put this on record. We called some of the ministers in charge. I did call one of the ministers of finance to tell me, he said he was not in attendance. Had he been there, he wouldn't have allowed that money to go. He wouldn't. These are facts we have. But you pray we shall give you every information you want. So let me stand up and have my pen. I sign, because my signing with the standing posture means that I'm moving to all members to sign until these people are out of office.
Yes.
Because everybody is abusing. I have been in the bank today when I was at school. Today, I was in the bank because I'm a member of parliament. The staff in the bank, I said, Honorable, can you go? And I heard voices, people were sitting in line say, now he's going to pick their 500. I said, you people, I never got this money. I have got money. Can I open my account and you see what is there? They said, because they are taking me on the counter before others. That kind of humiliation is too much. We can't. So let me sign.
Yes. No, they can't survive.
For the time you've given us, as you all know, my name is Leonie Odria, MP Aringa South, Yumbe District, West Nile. The time is now. Parliament is the highest institution in this country. We are not, I repeat, we are not going to promote acts of corruption in this Parliament of Uganda. Commissioners, our representatives in the commission, the four are Poyochan, Solomon, Mpuga, and Serwani. We advise them to resign up to today. They have refused to step aside. We are now taking action to impeach them. I call upon my colleagues, members of the 11th Parliament, to join us in this fight against corruption. Let them find time. I'm going to be the first person to second this motion. Together with my colleagues here, I thank you.
I want to thank the Honorable Sechikubo for championing this cause. It is our duty and responsibility as members of Parliament to restore trust and confidence of the public in the integrity of Parliament. As members of Parliament, we all took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution, but also, most importantly, to ensure that whatever we do is in the best interest of the public. It would be wrong for me to sit and keep quiet when a whole center, health center 3, is allocated to one individual. The Ministry of Health, using the UPDF brigade, was building health center 3s, upgrading health center 2s to health center 3s at a cost of 500 million shillings. I have communities in my district that don't have health center 3s. We cannot afford to sit back, and the taxpayers are busy struggling to ensure they pay taxes, and the taxes from our voters are misappropriated. I cannot sit as a member of the Public Accounts Committee that sits to hold accounting officers accountable, and then when it comes to the institution of Parliament, we keep quiet. That would be wrong. I want to call upon all members of Parliament. This document will be placed at a table at the front. We shall find somebody to sit there. So I want to call upon every member of Parliament who took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution and the oath of allegiance to this country, to serve this country, to be counted by appending their signature. I also want to call upon the voters to cross-check whether your members of Parliament have appended their signatures. We shall be publishing this list